Stranger Bay with the homie John. About to get this popping as soon as I jump in the party. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all are good to go. The homie Killer on here. Say what up.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
You know, I wonder if I can turn my bit rate down a little bit. I don't think I need that much. What I'm streaming. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'll leave it alone. Best not to mess with things. All right. So did you want me to switch back to? Oh no, you're using them. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, if you want to use extra characters and stuff, that's perfectly fine. I was just using him for our first playthrough since it'll probably be easier to collect everything by having him.
Okay, did you wanted to rerun that last level we did because we missed some stuff that we didn't have him.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's some good drink.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I forgot to set up all the.
So it wasn't.
It was just the last level. That's terrible. I forgot to set up all the.
Mm-hmm.
Was
it the tunnels of Wajet? I'm assuming, or are we repeating this same stage that we just went through?
Same stage we just went through. I think that was the last one we didn't do.
Got the full set there now.
What was that? Hidden Valley?
Oh,
okay, I see it. So the one we're going to is the Towering Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the one that we did before then is the Tunnels of Wajet. So just basically, we're just redoing the one that we just completed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that would be the Tunnels of Wajet. Let's do this.
I wonder if I should turn my sensitivity up. All right.
Safely back in the skies above Egypt, the brigade ponder their next move.
Where are we off to now? Too much to warp its back to Blighty.
I guess we can skip this one.
I'm afraid not, Gracie. The existence of the soul.
Yeah, so today at work, I took a little bit of time to sit here and clean out my keyboard. Filthy.
So were you at home?
Oh, no, I went back into the office.
Gotcha.
I cleaned out my keyboard. It was filthy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still tempted to go buy my own keyboard, but
I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I'm fine for now. My own keyboard.
Searching for clues on defeating ancient.
I would want to get not keyless. I could get a keyless one. I don't want a keyless. Hold on. I want to get a
Oh shit! My bad. Fall back.
Oh. I was trying to check the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Roll. Pistol. Okay. I shoot. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, that's using the little thing. Yeah.
Western Bay, reloading.
Who wants some PPSH? Actually, I think that's what I got.
Reminds me somewhat of one of my adventures in the Amazon.
Oh, you want to tell me what the door stuff is? Hold on, is it activated? Hold on. All right, now it's activated.
Hello, what's this?
All right. Let's see. The one that has a bowl looks like a table and a circle underneath. Uh-huh. All right. The one that has a wave at the top looks like a ruler and then zigzags. Yep. Same symbol again. The first symbol with the bowl. The circular one looks like a rope. The wave one.
That was simple.
I made it sound like a damn microwave.
Mm-hmm.
Cute, how lovely.
Cool.
I love a good yarn, me.
Did I get that? Oh, I don't know.
Perks of serving your country.
So do I have to stand on one?
Oh, you know what? I think we have to stand on them in order. If I'm not mistaken from the last time we did this. Oh, yo, what up?
How do you do, motherfuckers?
Well,
What's
damn.
going on?
All right, I see one.
You said what?
Ah, well spotted, brigade.
Gotcha. How y'all living?
Living
Good.
all right, my good sir. How are you?
Hey, you know, just out here trying to function.
I feel you. Where's my goddaughter at? She terrorizing you right now?
Nah, she sleep right now.
Reload.
Oh,
So,
okay. Oh, that's
yeah.
that boy decided to sneak online, huh?
hey, man, you know, gotta take it a little bit when I can get it, bro. Like,
I told you that was the way it was gonna work out.
yeah, well, I mean, you see, I'm on my phone. I ain't actually on my PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, was this one we had to roll over?
I'm about to say, my auntie is, so pretty much I just let her have the PlayStation for like Hulu and Netflix and stuff. So when y'all hear me online, I'm always on the app on my phone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so.
Oh, by the way, we are live just in case, so nothing crazy.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. What's your definition of nothing crazy for me? Because
Okay. Okay, because I know the definition, I'm gonna explain it to you.
Key here,
Okay,
brigade.
alright.
Q, you have to turn down some of your Q energy.
Like, how far down are we talking here?
I say maybe to about
100 real quick.
70%. Turn it down to about 70.
I say, you know what's inappropriate.
Alright. Whose definition of inappropriate?
I can only do the percentages. I can't do nothing else.
I knew in my heart of hearts he was gonna say.
You say you knew what?
In my heart of hearts, he was gonna say, "What's your?" Like, I knew that was coming.
Alright. So I can't talk about strippers. Is that inappropriate?
No, that's fine.
So
You know.
I mean, what words do I talk about with strippers?
No political talk. You know, refrain from the dropping of the N-bomb. Any of those other extravagant words that.
See, and that's cute. That's funny because that's what I meant by like the 70% was basically the N word. The N word by itself is probably 30%.
Do I really say the N word that much?
I mean, I love you, bro. You know, and
How many times do you sew together a paragraph of a paragraph without it? Every couple of paragraphs, maybe. You.
Damn, man. You really think? Oh man.
You just.
think about it.
Y'all got a nigga up here in Socrates.
That's twice.
Like that. Oh shit.
Literally in the example, you proved the example. This gonna be tough, ain't it?
I mean, it's all good. It ain't like you gotta. It ain't like you can't. I mean, it's just
Hey,
refrain from saying it too much.
Hey, look cute, look cute. I'm gonna go ahead. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and end it for you, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow, bro.
Exactly, bro. God damn, bro. Y'all.
Hold up. Why can't I? Oh, I have to aim. Really?
I'm so limited. I'm so limited. I gotta use some of my extensive vernacular now to talk to y'all.
That's what we need. Well, I was about to say too. We had if you were able. Oh shit! There's a lot of zombies. We need to get you up in here playing this jump.
You talking about the child molester game? No.
No, the brigade game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might play the brigade game. Oh man.
Yo,
That
Shoot.
grenade.
did you check out gameplay for Monster Hunter Rise though?
I saw someone take. See, I caught myself. Y'all getting credit for that. I saw someone take.
that shit was rough on it.
Bro, won't it though?
Look! I heard that pause.
Like, god damn it. I mean, I almost said that, bro.
This shit is hilarious.
Hey, fuck both of y'all, bro. Anyway,
We need to one day. We need to have a stream where literally the theme is censoring Q on the gaming chat. That shit would.
Oh
make so
my
many
god.
views.
Well, only if people know what he normally talks like though.
Right. This shit is hilarious.
Anybody we know would just die off of that shit. Just like, dog, he sounds like he's dying a little bit inside every time he talks.
like my mouth is the definition of no filter, bro.
The key to success.
But oh yeah, you must be talking about Team Darkside, where they use the bow and arrow and they use the melee attack.
Yeah, bro. I was just like, that was OP, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
I have a feeling that I think Capcom, and I like that's why they do the demos, because a lot of the times, like before the game comes out, they'll do like a couple of last minute like tweaks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, they got, I mean, don't get me wrong. The bow having a melee attack is cool, but you can't make that shit OP, bro. Like, the point of the bow and arrow is to be a ranged weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know how archery was invented, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, do y'all really know how archery was invented?
No. If you know, please, by all means,
Alright.
spread the
drop
knowledge.
some knowledge on him.
Dude was standing by a tree, and he was looking at another dude that was standing by the river.
And here
he
we
turned
go.
to his homeboy on the side and was like, "Yo, I really want to stab this nigga, but he way the fuck over there."
I heard it coming. I heard it.
Right. So that's not the story that I heard, but I thank you for breaking that down for me. So much clarity within what you said.
Hey, man, it sounds like a legit story to me, bro. I told it to my kid for a bedtime story. I think it's
Don't you tell that to my goddaughter. Don't you tell that story to my goddaughter. Oh my goodness.
I already get shit from, you know what I'm saying, Ani and Yvette, just because they told me I need to start putting a filter when I talk to baby girl. I'm like, bro, like, no,
Not necessarily.
You won't get this no holds barred from the day you born.
No, you can do what I do. I just tell Kai, do as I say, not as I do. Don't let me hear them words coming out your mouth. I will tear you a new one. Just because you hear me saying grown folks words don't mean you can say grown folks words.
Yeah, the problem is she's gonna be my daughter. It's gonna be a tough battle. It's gonna be a tough battle.
Yeah, we know.
Easy one, fellas. I ain't predicting the easy one. This one, I'm in it for the long haul.
I need a potion.
I gotta play the long game on this one.
I'm knocking at death's door right now.
What, health-wise?
Yeah, I'm in the red.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was looking for a potion. I didn't see one, but I'm sure there's one somewhere.
All right. Well,
It's a good thing there's not team.
Yeah, because you would have basically turned me into Swiss cheese that few seconds that you was firing.
The shit, man, you would have had no more head.
It'll take more than acrobatic
Yeah,
assassins
but,
to
what
stop
the
our
fuck?
heroes.
People out see this in California shit. Motherfuckers out here driving past people, shooting people with paintballs. Fuck is this type of bullshit?
They
Is
don't.
that an alert? Is that an alert that you have?
Nah, man, the news is on, cause you know Army, you know old people watching the news, so whatever.
So have they not been seeing? Have these people not been seeing the news about record highs?
Wait,
Huh?
yeah.
I got a health thing. But have these dudes not seen the news about record highs of gun sales, and there's more people walking around with guns than people know about? Like,
They probably seen it. The problem is they probably just don't care because
oh sure, you don't care until somebody pull that 9 out on you, and then you really sit there looking stupid like, hey, it's just a paintball gun. Hey, it's just a real gun. You just fit to take these 9 with you right
yeah,
now.
yeah. When I hit you with these paintballs, man, you just splattered the paint. Okay, when I hit you with these bullets, you gonna splatter blood. What's up?
I about to say, you know, there's a lot of non-reasonable people in the world.
Offer some wood. Can our heroes burn a path ahead here?
oh damn, I didn't even realize they put that Gabrielle Union on Netflix already.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it, but at the same time, I don't.
What is it with Gabrielle Union?
Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba. It's
Yeah, it takes her character from Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
I think it's set to take place before. I think it takes place before Bad Boys 2. Basically, it's everything she did before she got to the DEA.
Oh, so she's replaying her role as
What a spectacular
Marcus's
sight.
sister.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's on Netflix. It's called LA's Finest.
Now, did Michael Bay have anything to do with this?
I don't know. I mean, it came on Fox. It's not a movie. It's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
My assumption is no, but Michael Bay, he the type of nigga that just roll through a production set and throw.
Boy,
What I'm
Q,
saying,
this
throw
must be
motherfuckers.
hard for you, bro. I know this is tough.
Hey, sorry, look, man, it's gonna slip every now and then. Shout out-
every now and then.
Hey, look, man, I'm trying, y'all. I'm out here hustling, out here trying, bro.
I think we've had more sentences with it than we've had without it.
Oh man.
Man, you wildin'. Oh shit.
Q, let me tell you something. If this was a bet, you just lost horribly. You heard me? You just lost.
Horrible. He lost 20 minutes ago. You weren't even in the chat 20 minutes ago.
Hey, look, man, I'm out here hustling, bro. I'm selling N-words back to the block, alright? Like,
I see.
pocket, though.
Look, my man said, "No, not bean pies, my brother. N-word, my brother."
I mean, I guess it's a good thing that I don't think Twitch is like hyper sensitive about it. They don't like it, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty. It's crazy that the other words, which I won't say any of them, but it's crazy that those other words that like would get you banned from Twitch faster than the N-word. Man.
Right. I'm about to say you know how that.
Well, that's the thing is, I think they're slowly but surely like working their way around to being like really like strict on a lot of different things.
And that's why a lot of people leaving Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
First it was the mass migration from YouTube, now it's gonna be the mass migration from Twitch.
Right.
Do people still stream on Facebook? I don't know. Facebook streams, so I don't even know. Oh man. Isn't there a new Marvel show? Oh, WandaVision came out.
WandaVision, yeah, I heard that was really good. The reception on it has been great so far.
What's this? Batman, Soul of the Dragon? Yo,
I can't wait to see Winter Soldier and Captain America. Well, Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Oh, here's the door.
Soul of the Dragon. Yo, why they keep trying to...
Oh, we're not Scorpion. Oh, shit, it's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this
Oh, Q. By the way, I did see. I saw it last week. Soul,
Yeah,
great movie.
yeah, man. I
Have
thought
you?
it was a great movie. I think way too many people look way too deep into that movie to try and
Hmm.
find reasons to criticize it. When it's like, bro, just enjoy the movie for being a movie.
Right.
Like
Um,
people were upset. People were upset that like the voice of like the little experiment soul or whatever the fuck her name was. Like they were mad that it was voiced by Tina Fey, a white woman, because they were like, this is supposed to be a
Looks like
black
it's the
Disney
return
film.
of the
Like, why
brigade's
couldn't you have gotten a
deadliest
black
foe.
actor to voice it?
Puzzles.
I'm sorry, but I thought the Tina Fey was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did. I thought it was pretty
Yeah, I
hilarious.
like as a matter of fact, from that, like Tina Fey actually got some credit from me because I was like, yo, I didn't realize she was that funny.
Yeah.
yeah, you know how people trip about stuff, man.
Oh, of course.
Hey man, you know the generation we in, generation of all this sensitivity
Oh
and
my God, a fly on the wall. I'm not crying. You're crying. Like, come on, man. Really? Come on. I'm not crying. You're crying. Like, what?
motherfuckers are so hypersensitive nowadays. It's not even funny.
Why am I not seeing? I just saw the other two symbols.
I'm gonna need y'all to take all that soy out your diet and stop being so, emotional. Yeah, I'm looking for the other symbols too. I thought one was on this center pillar here,
Yeah, I thought
but
so too.
I guess I was,
Just being blind, or we both blind?
or maybe the wrong pillar. Maybe I don't. Wrong pillar. It's this one.
Ah, there's one more.
And
We found it.
I think it's that. Ah, shit. No, that's not it.
Hold on,
Two of
look.
those symbols I know are correct. I just don't know.
Gotta look for it. Oh, here it is. I see it. It
Which one is
is
it?
the breast cancer looking one. The ribbon.
Oh, okay, I got it.
I know there's an Egyptian thing that's similar to that. I just can't remember what it's called.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, that worked. Because I already found 2 out of the 3.
I mean, just go ahead and
Ravishingly
say the
rich
closest thing I can think
rewards.
of. Breast cancer thing is probably not. Or, well, actually, I think they use that ribbon for a lot more than just breast cancer. But
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Q.
Could be some jolly
Yo,
useful
man, I
information
peeped some
there.
more of that gun lance.
Yeah, that gun lance looking stupid crazy.
Wait, they gave my gun lance a shoryuken, then I can slam it down and fire explosive shells. I mean, can I be first in line?
then they well, they said they added something new for every weapon, right?
Essentially, so they either switched around mechanics completely or they added a few things functionality. Like prime example, the one weapon that I see a lot of people, myself included, using, that hunting horn looks ridiculously good. It's essentially a bass guitar mixed with capoeira. Like I can't make that up.
What they do for the insect glaive?
Insect Glaive is the one that everybody's been kind of like controversial about because they said that it wasn't really anything new that was shown. It just showed more whatever that they had, because I didn't look at anything specifically on Insect Glaive, but from what I've seen on the initial trailer, it's like it got more aerial maneuverability. So they made essentially the weapon already being mobile, they made it more mobile. And then
Does
they
this
have a
little
move
kitty have a
added
treat
to
for
it
us?
where when you bring your kinsec back, you get health back.
It already did that though. You just have to hit a specific body part.
Was it health or was it the other buffs?
No, it was there was always for every monster there's 4 spots or roughly 4 spots you could hit. Um
Mm.
Usually it was like the head gave you the attack boost, the wings or the arms gave you the the defense boost, I think. No, it gave you the speed boost. And if you hit the tail, was usually like the tail or the back legs or the back or something like that. It would give you the defensive boost, and then it was like for different monsters, it was different spots. But it was like hitting the chest or sometimes the horns or whatever. It would give you health. Every monster had a specific spot. It just changed with each monster.
Okay, well, I guess in this instance, that must be something that they fundamentally changed because, okay, each move has, they kind of adopted some stuff from Generations Ultimate. So Q, you know how Generations Ultimate had like the super moves?
Yeah.
They have in here, they call it a wire bug. So you have these like wire bugs that you can only hold like 2 or 3 at a time. Each of your special moves with the weapon, it costs like 1 or 2 of the wire bugs. They recharge over time. One of the wire bug moves with the insect glaive is, it doesn't matter what body part you hit it, you get health back.
Oh, okay, that's
You get health and stamina back along with the buff.
oh that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah, so you might have to take a look at that. Like I said, I only know of that thing. As far as for like different combo moves and stuff, that's what everybody was griping about because I don't think I seen where it got a lot of extra combo moves compared to like some of the other weapons did, but it did add something as far as for extra functionality.
All right, you ready to move up?
Yeah, give me a minute. All right, I'm good.
I mean, that's
So
good
yeah,
though.
I was pretty stoked about it. But you can probably go online and because the demo was out now, which it's a time demo because it's supposed to be coming out in I believe they said March something.
Um,
That's what I heard in March.
Yeah, so
oh, it's on the Switch, right?
Yeah, it's on the Switch. So it'll be coming out in March, and for right now, the demo goes up to the 18th or 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, the way they do the demos for that game is it's a limited release, and then they do it to see how people give feedback on it and stuff, and then they kind of make tweaks and stuff from there. So essentially, what you're experiencing right now is not going to be, what you may see in game.
Yeah, it ain't like other demos where they pretty much demo the game just to get people's feedback and then just release the same shit that they put out in the demo.
Correct. Basically, the demo is just giving you a taste of what the actual game is. Like nothing will be changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, for them, I can't give Capcom credit for that at least. For Monster Hunter, yeah, whenever they demo it, it's for a short time because they'll take it back and tweak stuff.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, then the heavy bow gun can actually charge its shots now. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
That shit banana.
Say anything about the Switchblade?
Hold on, we must address something. No. No. I knew you was gonna say that. No, we must address something. We will address something. Don't you ever, as long as you talking to us on this chat, don't you ever spell out bananas like that, okay? Never. There's nothing gangster about that.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
What if I'm only trying to be gangster? I was trying to be true to myself.
Okay, don't be true to yourself. That's the message.
No.
If that's your truth,
Not as good as
I
a
live
stiff
in my
Earl
truth.
Grey, but never mind.
Oh man. But the switch axe. Oh, yes. So you know how you had to go back and forth between axe mode and sword mode.
Mm-hmm.
You had to use axe mode to charge up the sword mode files.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well now the sword mode, when you charge up the files, you can switch back to axe mode and still use the files. That's a big deal.
Okay.
So you can be in axe mode and still using the damage files of sword mode.
Okay, so they made it a little bit more versatile. Huh?
basically.
Or you can keep your damage output going even when you're in sword mode or axe mode actually.
Correct. So yeah, there was that, and then like I said, for gun lance, you can use charge shells without using another move to precede it, which is a very big deal. The worm stake, the little stake thing that you stick into them and it takes damage, you can do that faster. What else? Oh, we actually have a counter move that actually gets back sharpness at the same time.
Oh.
Oh, aerial shelling is a thing.
Aerial shelling?
Yeah, like you can literally like, remember that move that I was telling you about, the Shoryuken? Well, it's called what the hell is it called? I think it's called Hail Cutter. That's what it's called. So literally, you flip the gun lance around, do a Shoryuken with it, and you can do one or two things. You can slam it back down and fire off your shells, or you can hit the shelling button in the air and fire off the shells. And I saw one of the dudes online. He put the demo of him playing with the gun lance online, and I nearly lost it. You know how the Raytheon does that tail flip move and it poisons you?
Yeah.
Every time.
He did the hail cutter in the middle of him doing the flip, was in the air with him and rapid fired off the shells and knocked him to the ground. Yeah, very, very satisfying. But yeah, there was quite a few. Oh well, there's one that hasn't been seen.
Saving the world
That
comes at a cost. Keep an eye out for valuables along
we
the
know
way
about
to keep the brigade
based
in
off of the
business.
description inside of like the Hunter's Notebook. So one of the changes, okay, well remember I told you the gun lance has three styles: the normal shelling, wide shelling, and long shelling. Well, there's nothing that was stated for the long style as of yet, but for the wide shelling, if you do the little worm stake cannon, you know, stick the stake in him and then it ticks and blows up. Apparently that has stun damage on it.
A horrible, skin-crawling state of affairs.
Want to back up?
So basically, I'll be able to like how the hammer and the hunting horn do stun damage. I can do that with my gun lance now. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Q dual blades.
Bro, it's hard not to make. You have to try to not make dual blades.
Heavens above!
Like,
A
you
sinister
really have
sealing
to try.
swarm.
You literally, for all intents and purposes, you literally turn into a blender. Like I can't explain it any way else. You literally turn into a blender.
A
Q,
blender.
you know that move where when you mount the monster and when you do the mount finisher, you like, not the mount finisher. It's one of the moves that you can use to kind of like the spin top, and you like spin from the front to the back.
Yeah.
You can do that on command now with the wire bugs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Ah, more of the little buggers swarming out of that nest.
Ooh. Say less though.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, this. You literally a spinning top. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
But that's nice that they make it. You can do it on your own. It's a little annoying. It was a little annoying to have to you have to be in certain situations to do it.
You talking about for the insect blade?
No, for the dual blades.
Oh yeah. It's same thing with the hammer. You know that move where it's like you slide down a hill and the hammer does the spinny top move?
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you can do that at will with the wire. It's one of your wire bug moves. So you can pull yourself up by the wire bug, and then you do the spinny top move.
I'll tell you one thing. Them doing all this, they're going to set the bar high for the next world.
Oh yeah, they always do that, which is one of the things that I can appreciate about Monster Hunter. It's like always constant. Like they have never disappointed with like their evolution. It's always been something crazy that they've just added in, and it's like, yo, what are they going to do for the next Monster Hunter? The next one comes out, and it's like, oh my god, what are they? It's that cycle has repeated since it started.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be fighting on the moon.
All right, we got a
Bruh.
snake.
Don't get me hyped. Don't do that.
Does it matter what order you put them in?
Fighting a Rathalos on the moon, bruh. Oh, what were you saying, Trey?
Imagine that bitch just fly off to behind Saturn or something and then mission over, but you can't reach him.
Well, I'm turning the game in at that point because that's not fair. I'm not playing no unfair games. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. I will not do it.
That one.
And Trey, it doesn't matter because each one only holds a certain amount of symbols.
Yeah, I just noticed that. What was this one over here?
Snake.
It's a Sphinx. The last one's a Sphinx.
Got it.
Bottom
You
left one.
already on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you already had the Sphinx.
Oh, that's what it started on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes it'll already be like landing on it.
Treasure? Delightful.
That sucks. We gotta pick up individual things.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that what we figured out last time and just forgot? Anything over? Was it anything over here? Oh, box. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Oh, okay. You want to die? I mean, you're already dead. Motherfuckers playing jokes on people.
My mind playing tricks on me. But yeah, all of the weapons in that game overall, I mean, they all look really good. But that hunting horn is like, if there was an MVP for as far as for like a weapon that stole the show for the demo, it's hunting horn. Like no questions asked.
That joint quiz
Watch out for the local
Huh?
wildlife.
I see that joint
There's
quiz
no
out.
telling
Yeah,
what
dude. Like I said,
citizens
literally,
decide.
it's a bass guitar mixed with capoeira moves. Like I don't know any other way to describe it.
Kind of wish I remembered what the thing was. We used to go.
And playing the notes, like the notes for the hunting horn, and playing them and buffing your teammates. They made it like 10 times simpler.
Ominous silence when they hear one.
Oh, that's good.
I wonder.
So not only did they make a good weapon, support weapon, they made it the support part easier, but as far as for doing damage and stuff, yeah, it's pretty sick. But what were you gonna say, Trey?
No, I'm saying I wonder if I don't know. I forgot my train of thought now. I knew that bitch was about to hit me. Fucker. I was gonna say something about Oh no, I was saying I wish I remembered. I can remember what the little first fleet or whatever the thing was. They used to tell you what the least used weapon was.
Yeah, well, I know that by heart, and the old one's hunting horn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was curious if like what they did to that specific weapon. Like if they
Like, just go to YouTube and look at a trailer for it.
Because if it was the hunting horn, then that explains why they probably beefed it up the best.
Right, yeah, that's why they beefed it up a lot. Not to mention, I'm not gonna say the president of Capcom, but the president of like the development team for Monster Hunter. He's known to be a hunting horn like fanatic. So he was like, in this one, I'm gonna make sure that the hunting horn not necessarily stands out above all of the other weapons per se, but it just stands out. Like you'll really see it, and you can see that because I didn't know that. Going back, I had looked at a couple of interviews and some stuff. I didn't know originally that the hunting horn was actually supposed to have capoeira moves.
Oh, what did they
So
drop? They dropped it.
yeah, yeah, like they for some reason they dropped it and they made it similar to the hammer as far as for like how it slams down like individual moves at one time, but that's not how it was supposed to be originally. So essentially, the form that it is in now is actually how it was supposed to have been all along. And it's like, Capcom, why did you do this now? Because you basically would have had a whole bunch of people playing it a long time ago.
Which makes sense because the hunting horn resembles like the type of horns you see like say in South American countries that play with like big festivals and stuff like that. So,
So yeah, exactly. So when you think of the concept of it, it's like, you know what? That would make sense why they would do it. It's just, why didn't they do it? But I wonder if it was because, for some games it's like technological limitations, kind of like Iron Man 2 with his pops. Like Howard Stark knew what to make, but because he didn't have the means to do so at the time, he knew that Tony would by the time Tony grew up. So
probably that. They probably did it to kind of streamline the gameplay a little bit because of the technicalities that it took to like incorporate all that into a game.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was you for a second.
Just much easier to take a weapon that already exists and remodel it rather than create a whole new style.
right.
Yeah, but so that's what I would think.
But yeah, like if you look at it, like I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I'm a Gunlance main. No, I will be touching that hunting horn just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean, you played the hunting horn for a little while. Oh,
Right. But I mean, I'll probably be. I don't know, man. The way that they have it, that might be a main up there with Gunlance, like no bull. Oh, you little punk.
that's got me on fire.
That confounded the blighters.
Still up there? Huh. I had to roll out.
It's all good.
Oops! I threw my damn potion again.
Oh, Tony. Yes, that's it. Medical magic.
Let me drink my juice. Oh, god dang, like.
Yes, arm yourself with this beauty, brigade.
Oh, got the blunderbuss.
Brilliant. It'll take more than that
Charge that.
brute to deter these chaps.
You see that shit? Motherfucker ran into a boomstick.
That's
Right.
awesome.
Drop to the ground. Actually, you know what? This is like the original boomstick, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you could say that. Yeah, blunderbuss. Fill it up with all kinds of shrapnel and metal scraps. Light it on fire with the gunpowder inside, and just anything in front of it is pretty much decimated.
I was saying, didn't I kill everything?
No, I still hear something.
I'll drop the.
Oh, this is one of these. Oh, ain't that about nothing?
It's right here.
Oh, but of course.
It is okay. Got kicked out.
What cryptic
What is that?
conundrum has been
A
stumbled
bowl
upon
with a
here?
table with a circle, or
Uh-huh.
one more, and then two of the goats, I guess, or whatever you want to call them. The bowl with the circle, then another, yep, another goat or wolf or whatever. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why my mind instantaneously went to bull. I mean, not bull. Goat. God, damn, them little things be tearing my health up.
Yeah, I know. Eat flame, ho.
Mm-hmm. Put the motherfuckers on fire.
Such lovely loot. The very thing I needed.
I think I used up a lot of those potions.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? I hear it swinging. I just don't.
Not far now, brigade. Watch out for any hidden traps along the way. They might
Let's
be
see what we
hard
can
to
do here.
spot.
Oh yes, very hard to spot.
Oh, oh, that was. Yep.
You fall through.
Yeah, I already dropped down. Stay to your right. Don't go to your left. Or when you turn around, don't go to your right.
Oh yeah, I remember this crap.
Taste that. Got it turned off? Nope. I thought it turns off when you were done.
No, it resets itself, but I had shot it to stall for time.
Alright.
My Jove, what a nice
Hi.
body.
Oh, you say it too.
Quite the impressive sight. I wonder
Not
if
like
those
your
laser
guy.
pedestals
That's the
below
reason
might be
I
the
used
best
him a couple
place to
times
truly
before.
appreciate it from.
Hi.
Cheerio.
But yeah, everybody has their own little grunts and sayings, if you will.
Oh, this is when we have to align the laser, right?
That's correct. What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Luminous laser vision. But alas, only one beam is projected across this cavernous temple.
That one? Was that the one?
I'm assuming so.
There's no way to get to it?
No, this thing activates something, this switch that I'm on. I just don't know what. It usually deals with like a orb or something that's close by. I thought it would have been here, but it's not.
Hmm. It
See what?
orb or
No, I'm looking. How did we do this shit before?
oh, I see it. There it is.
Where is it?
Down there.
Oh yeah. Alright, so that did something
I activated this one.
here. Yeah, I knew I saw this one. There we go.
Oh,
Point precision required here. Can our heroes do it?
oh! I looked up the pocket sand thing. It came from King of the Hill.
Yes, they can.
Oh, mother!
Ghost. Talk about close shave.
Oh shit, you
Your
good?
step here, brigade.
Damn it! I'm about to die.
Didn't know it was gonna do that.
Yeah, I remember that from last time. Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh no.
No, surely
No.
not.
Yeah, it turned it on like the worst possible time.
Mm.
And rolling apparently just puts you into the next one.
Oh damn.
I'm assuming it has to go to that. That's the only one I can see.
Now mind you, you do have a switch by you as well.
Yep, yeah, I see it.
You know who your guy kinda reminds me of?
Who's that?
Ludicrous lengths
Sir
of razor
Hammerlock.
light later.
Mm-hmm.
The word is finally revealed.
Strange Brigade, you must be nearly there. Be on the lookout for hidden artifacts that could help defeat Sateki.
These priests sound like handy chaps, most thoughtful of them.
Oh, I don't have a. Oh, did I lose my weapon?
The hell is John talking about?
What, he said something in the chat?
Yeah.
Is he sending another picture of another?
It looks like, is this girl a midget or something? Her little fine ass.
There's
John's
a
like,
pause
would you
button,
beat?
you know? Hello?
Oh. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
I mean, she kind of bad though.
I ain't say she won't. I'm just that.
I mean, I think I would.
I feel like that's a situation that has to be determined at that point in time.
Well, at that point in time, if she's sitting on me like that, then yeah. She
now
look cute,
you've a
cutie
big
pie.
gun.
Okay.
Oh, the blunderbuss. This'll
That's
blow the
funny.
boots away.
That was random.
John. Yeah, that John. Only John. Just random as hell.
Did he start that thing earlier, or was that Q that started that?
No, he just That was Q, and then John, of course, followed behind it.
They kept it going.
All right, but yeah, like that joint that Q had sent with the girl that we know from VCU. Whew,
A soul cage.
good
Here,
gracious.
in the temple of
Halitosis is an understatement.
which queen's cruel revenge on her ancient enemies.
Well, at the time, I mean, because I've done a couple of jobs for her and her boyfriend, handyman wise. I didn't really necessarily smell anything, but I didn't get too close either, so I don't know. But I know back in the day, yeah, it was a problem, to say the least. But she thicker than a doggone Snickers, but yeah, I'm not really impressed by like her body anymore, just due to the simple principle of I know how she was. She's one of those that's like has like a horrible attitude. Yeah, like and it was just like, cause yeah, at one point in time, you know, her and I was supposed to talk. Like she was heavily interested in me. And then when I actually got to know her, I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Sounds like there's some potions.
Yeah,
dropping in here,
I'd rather
brigade.
not talk to you. I can get with a girl thick as you or thicker, and not have to deal with, you know, your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting, strange brigade.
I mean, I'm sorry. That's just like I don't have to worry about those issues. Yeah, sign me up. But I was saying it to Q, but I had to laugh because I know me. I always look at stuff on like a symbolic level, and I know that people say, "Oh, you know, come on, man, you reading too much into it and stuff." It's like, not necessarily. It's kind of like what the comedian D-Ray Davis said on like it was a stand-up that was hosted by like Said the Entertainer. I think it was like Said the Entertainer Presents. And he was joking. It was a interracial couple. It was a white lady and a black dude. And he was, you know, of course, you know, picking on, you know, joking and stuff or whatever, since it was a comedy show. Joking about how, you know, stand up, you know, taking up for her man, even though he's black and stuff. And she was like, yeah, you know, I take up for my man and this, that, and the third. He was like, oh, all right, that's what's up. So he was like, if you stand up for your man, then stand up right now and do that. He was like, stand up right now and do that. So she actually stood up and everybody was clapping and stuff, but the joke came at the end. He was like, now, he said, now, my G, he said, you see here, just as easy as I got her to stand up, she'll easily go down and suck a D. I was like, suck. I was like, bruh. But if you think about that, it's like the reason that I said that about her, it was like, it's kind of like the same principle. You do this silly challenge. Okay, cool. You do this challenge where you basically are showing yourself, showing off, twerking and all this stuff. If you can do that for free.
Hold up. You said that same girl, you seen her, you did some stuff for her and her man. And she,
right, like as far as handyman stuff.
Right, and I'm saying she on Twitter doing that for just random motherfuckers.
Well, apparently, like Q was saying, it was her boyfriend that had, you know, it was her boyfriend that actually taped her. But even then, it's like the concept still applies because you still doing this challenge where you shaking your ass for everybody to see. Now, essentially, you're doing it for free. So if you do it for free, to me, that's like, if the price is right, she'll actually do it for a dude. Like that. To me, that's what that symbolizes. It's like, okay, if you're willing to do that for free for some silly ass challenge, if the price was right, a dude could get you to do the exact same thing.
I'm sorry, I'm stingy in terms of my lady.
Right. That's not something that I'm going to be privy to doing. You know, for any other dude that does it, hey, be my guest. But to me, it's still, you know, to me, I look at it as a deeper thing. Like, if she's willing to do this easily with no problem doing this, it's kind of not far-fetched to say that if the price was right, this could be done again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but yeah, that's it. Like when I seen that kind of made me think of the D-Ray Davis joke that he had said about the white lady and her black boyfriend. It's like, yeah, I got you to stand up just that fast, and just that fast as you stood up, you'll go down on another dude. It's like, yeah. So I don't know, but I just thought that was hilarious. It's like, yeah, I mean, I appreciate you showing yourself off. I didn't.
You ask me, if it was my lady, I'd be looking at her like, "What you doing?"
Right.
Said, "Hey, babe, can you stream me Turkin so I can get this challenge? Like, are you gonna win money? Is this gonna get you a job?"
Right.
No and no. You can not do that, and you know, we can keep it moving.
Right.
How about we don't? We just say we did.
Right. You took my answer. How about we don't, and let's just say that we did. You know, my thing with stuff like that is, you know, I don't have no problem with that, but that's, to me, that's for like behind closed doors type stuff. Like, nobody else needs to see that. I mean, it at least not in that context. And I mean, I get it, you know, because people can make the argument of, oh well, you know, what happens when you see them in a bathing suit? Again, I get it, and that energy is still different because you're not necessarily twerking and showing your skills as to what you could do in the bedroom. I mean, in that video, I mean, boy, essentially, without me being with her, I know exactly what she could do in the bedroom. I know exactly what she could do, and that shit's enticing. And it's so funny because I was looking at the comments from like some of the guys that saw it. I mean, her tweets, she got a crap load of tweets off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I was looking at the dudes, and it was like, again, I know she has a boyfriend, but the dudes is like, yo, let me get a piece of that cake, and yo, mom, what's up? It's like, you gonna open up a whole lot of bull.
Men are, I mean, sorry, don't get me wrong. Men and women are both equally can be disrespectful, but men will take it to that level way faster than what women will.
Oh yeah, but I was just like, yo, I was just looking at the Cubs. I was like, yeah, I don't think that was the wisest thing to do, but hey, they do what they want.
Oh shit! I didn't. Oh, you rolled out of the
No,
way.
you good? I rolled out
Perfectly. I was like, even to the point where it just no. I don't need everybody in the world seeing that. Dudes are disrespectful. Oh, they will. Oh, that took all my health.
Oh crap! Not this guy. Yeah, I was just like, oh my.
I'm sorry. You got a dude at home. You, in my opinion, shouldn't be showing all that. I can see if you did it with pants on or something, but I mean, you basically put on the thong at that point, and
I mean, the shit she had on was pretty much essentially lingerie. Because even in the link under the video, she had where she got it from, and she did list it as lingerie. I was like, oh my, well, we just went all out. Okay.
What's this? Maybe something to do with all those magical
Okay.
Moggy statues.
mm-hmm.
It was like, score one for. I was making a joke to myself, but I was like, score one for liquor and bad judgment.
Yeah. Which, in which case, there's probably no liquor involved in that at all.
Right. That's what I said. I was saying it to myself sarcastically, like, oh man, alrighty.
I mean, that's just me. I mean, if wifey showed up on Twitter shaking her booty like that, I'd be looking at her like, "What you doing?" I can see maybe if we talked about it and decided it was okay.
Right.
I wouldn't even. I mean, if it was okay, I still wouldn't let you do it in lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
Not in lingerie. Maybe,
That shit. I was like, oh my.
maybe in some boy shorts or something. I would think about it. I don't know. I'd have to see how it look at the time. But you don't need to be showing everybody your whole thigh and booty cheek and all that. That's too much.
Yeah, because I mean, the fact, and I knew what was going to happen because, well, for starters, I know firsthand because I used to mess with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what she got back there, and it is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for the people that didn't, when I first saw the video, it was like, okay, I knew it's this silly ass busted challenge. I was like, yeah, for the people that don't know what's about to happen, they about to be in for a treat. Because see, I know her as well. She knows how to dance as well. Like, like choreographed dancing and all of that. Like that's her thing. So when I saw her is like the first part of the challenge, I was like, okay, yeah, y'all about to really see what's about to go down. Really about to see what's about to go down.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, okay, I mean, that's fine, but you're doing too much.
Yeah, I was like, to me, it kind of puts me in the mind of, it puts me in the mind of that silly ass, that cold water challenge.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb, for the people that did it. It's like you do realize that came from slavery times when they would take a cold bucket of ice water and dump it over the slave's head. It's like these challenges. It's like, what is the point? Is it to show stupidity? Is it to show ignorance? Like what is the challenge?
Who could be the sluttiest?
I guess. I guess.
Trying to prove you sexy when, just like I was trying to tell, I was like, dude, you know what? I've known plenty of those females that try to walk around and say they're ugly, and they like, dude, what do you mean you ugly? We're like fucking beautiful. Why are you talking about you? Well, because my daddy did. So I'm like, look. Cut that mad daddy shit out. Sorry. Your daddy was how long ago?
Right.
Daddy didn't love me when I was a little girl.
I'll be honest with you. I'm at the point, I'm what you call and I didn't realize this. I was actually like this for a while, and I didn't know that there was actually a term for it. You might have heard of, have you ever heard of the terms called sapiosexual?
I might have to look that up.
Okay. Well, it's not in the terms of like homosexual or heterosexual. It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
What it means is when someone is an intellectual, you find intellectuality about someone, you find that sexy. So to me, I'm more of, when I find a woman is intellectual, when I can hold an intellectual conversation.
Out of curiosity.
More than.
Oh, you get money for
What's
that.
up?
No, go ahead, Tojo.
Oh, were you speaking to me?
No, I was just talking to the chat, or well,
Oh,
nobody, but whatever. I was shooting a chicken.
Okay. But Yeah, like a woman that can hold a conversation with me for more than 5 minutes. We can speak on something intellectual, something that stimulates my mind. That's very sexy to me.
Oh yeah, trust me, I completely agree. I've said it for
Yes.
years that looks come and go. Um,
Right.
there are plenty of there's always plenty of attractive females everywhere. I
Right.
mean, open up Twitter, open up any of them damn sites, you'll see them. There's dozens of females
Right.
that are just beautiful. But at the end of the day, if she opened her mouth and
Correct.
and
Exactly.
it
I
makes
already
you
know where you're going.
it makes you go womp womp, you got a problem.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree.
I'm sorry. I've seen. I've grown up knowing so many females that are just like they open their mouth and you just be like, "Can you shut up?
Right.
Can you shut
Oh
up?"
snap. Can we I'm gonna back out of here because I realize I see that we can't purchase any weapons. They only give you the ones that's available that you have available. So I'm going to go back to the lobby
Mm-hmm.
and then see if I can purchase any of the new weapons and then go from there.
Okay,
But
that's good.
but 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 yeah, like, and that's what I told my girlfriend like plenty of times. And it took a minute for her to get that because she actually thought that there was something wrong with me. Um, initially in the beginning, okay, it was like she's used to guys that's like pressing to have sex, or I have to have it all the time, and it's like, no, I don't. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just there's more to a relationship to me than just having sex because I can get that anywhere. Like that's nothing to me. Can you hold my attention? Can you do that?
Oh, new wonderful weaponry. What an exciting development.
Because if you can't hold my attention, guess what? We ain't getting to the part about having sex. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, I'm just
And that's kind of how I look at when I've explained it to other girls. It's like, okay, well, how are you attracted to a woman? Okay, it's simple. I'm attracted to any woman. I'm logical. I'm attracted to any woman just like anybody else is attracted to anything. Sight. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. Everything associated with the initial impression of meeting someone and liking someone is based off of your sight. I have to like what I'm looking at in order to approach and do my spiel, if you will. The
mm-hmm.
problem is with people that just only fixate on just the looks. So with me, I approach you, oh, okay, you got a nice body. Oh, you got a beautiful smile. I love your hair. Okay, cool. That pulls me in. So that's step one. The next thing is when I talk to you, am I repulsed by what you're saying? Or is what you're saying stimulating to me? If it's stimulating, that's what's going to get me to want to get to know you. If it ain't stimulating, I'm going to holler at you, take care, hope you have a great life. I hope you figure it out eventually, because I'm not going to waste my time. I will not do it.
Sorcery will our heroes unlock today?
Yeah, I will not do it.
No, I understand that. I've said that for. All right. Did I ever tell you about so way back in the day, which was only like actually at this point that was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in which case, if Hugh was here, he would tell you about this question. So when I was working at Dave and Buster's, I asked everybody. I said, "Now, well, it's not the same thing, but the question was, if you met a female You met two females. They are both equally attractive. This is a different thing though. But both equally attractive, have the same person, same kind of amazing personality. The only difference between her, no, what was it? They both have personality. A personality that agrees with you. The only difference between them is one of them is facially beautiful versus the other one being bodily beautiful, but not facially beautiful. And everybody was like, "What would you pick?" And I was actually more amazed at how many people picked bodily a beautiful over facially a beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Long forgotten ruins within a hidden
I mean,
So basically, you telling me this girl's body could look like, I don't know, Buffy the Body, or what's that rapper's name now? That's popular now.
Megan Stallion, I guess, is you
Megan
are.
Thee Stallion. So essentially, the body is Megan Thee Stallion, but the face is Beetlejuice, and you'll still talk to her.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I heard.
And you would not believe the answers I got. I know. Was it Clap? I think it was Clap. Clap was like, "Oh, I would pick the body because I would take her out into the jungle and find some herbs and rub it on her face and make her face look better." And I just
You don't know that. And again, I hate when people take a
hold on.
hypothetical question and try to make it more hypothetical.
Well, no.
Just answer the question.
What was also more hypothetical about it is that the cat's in the tree right there. What was also hypothetical about it was if you were stuck, you're going to get stuck on a desert island for the rest of your life. That's what the question was. Okay, now remember. You're going to get stuck on a desert island for the rest of your life. Everything will be provided for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to choose between two different women. One that was, they are both equally amazing personalities and they vibe with you and everything's great. One of them is, you know, you said Megan Thee Stallion or Buffy the Body with Beetlejuice in the face, or the other one is
a very attractive woman in the face, but then her body is not that attractive.
I mean, she has no body. She's just flat chested and no booty.
Right. You can make that over time by doing stuff with her.
Yes. The amount of people
like you can actually turn a flat body into a thick body. It's hard to change a face into a attractive face. It's hard to do.
Yeah, and I see it. It's down there. I cannot see that good. It looks like a all-seeing eye, something with jars.
Good Lord. The
Nope,
size of
that is not what that is. But
Okay, I think I got an idea. I got an idea. Let me see. I can't really describe it, so I'm gonna try to come back and
yeah, what they look like from here, what they are two completely different things. It's nice that they made that easy because it was so far away.
yeah, they knew that. They knew that.
But like I said, that was my thing, and I know one person. You know what? I asked people that when I was at Best Buy too, and one of the people that I worked with gave me the craziest answer I think I've ever heard in my life. And he was like, he said, "Of course, body all day, every day." He said, "Why you think I married my old lady?" He said, "My old lady looked like a dog in the face, but she got the fattest ass." I was looking like, I'm like, you telling me you married your wife because she had a fat ass?
Kids, if you're listening, don't do that.
And you want to know some irony with that? Is that
What's that?
that said person cheats on their wife all the time? We're not gonna.
There you go.
And I'm just like, dude. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. I've heard that he does. I've never personally seen him do anything. I was just told by people that that's what he does, and I just thought that was crazy. I'm like, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he did.
I tell him, I said, to each his own. I was like, An attractive face is way better than a banging body.
Yeah. You can make the banging body. You can make that. That's you can make that.
And
It's hard to it's hard to remake.
you know what, you want to hear something really messed up about that whole scenario is
Oh shit, right here.
when I asked females,
Hmm.
they basically said they didn't care.
Well, that's the thing. Well, now I'll say that that's not messed up, and here's the reason why. Because we are wired differently by default.
Yep.
Women, women don't care about that stuff,
Or
per se.
or
Whereas like,
or go ahead, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, whereas like, where us, it's like, it's not that we're being superficial. That's the way we're wired. The problem is when men put an emphasis on that. So, no, I have to like what I'm looking at. It's just like a fucking car. I have to like the car that I'm looking at in order to be interested in wanting to drive it, wanting to buy it, etc. But that's where that draws me in. Then I need to look at the substance behind what I'm looking at and what I like.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And
I think what ended up happening was I think the emphasis was placed more on on body than anything else,
mm-hmm.
and I was just like, but for the most part, they all said they pretty much didn't care.
Yeah, because that's kind of how it was with well, I won't say, well, no, I don't think it matters because I don't think she's putting it in the screen. But you remember Tiana?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was with Tiana. When I met her at my high school, that when we had that thing over Christmas break, is for putting together the school supplies and stuff. When I saw her, I was like, okay, wait a minute, I see her face, I'm interested. So then I got to talking to her. She's mad intelligent. She's an old soul. That made her even more gorgeous to me. Okay, I'm really interested. Then when she got up and stood up, and I found out the bonus that she thick, I said, okay, I got to leave with the number. But the thing was, I was already interested before I even saw that. That was just a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. She's gorgeous, has this gorgeous energy about her, and she looked like that? Okay, sign me up. Sign me up. And it's funny because I made her laugh before I left. I was like, so I find you beautiful. You have a very beautiful energy about you. I'm not leaving without that number. And she started laughing. She's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving without that. If you give me permission, I'm not leaving without that number. And I got her number. But all that to say, what came first was I saw her face. It wasn't about her body or anything like that. And then the next thing you know, I'm already intrigued because of her personality. She could hold it. Man, we were talking the entire time. Intelligent conversation. The entire time. And then you stand up and I find out you got that rump shaker on you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bring it here, please.
Yeah, I mean that's like my thing. It's like, and I was trying to explain, you shouldn't necessarily be all about the ass or the titties or whatever you want to, however you want to look at it. I mean, end of the day, there are plenty of people in this world that are attractive and are probably one of the most ugliest people you've ever met in your life.
Correct. And I know that firsthand too.
I mean, they will. Some of them people.
Look, triple date.
Oh yeah, yeah. Will them
Triple
people
date.
them people will dog you out and not think twice about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are women that are worse than men.
Mm-hmm. They just better at it because they sneakier at this shit.
Well, no, it's just I think guys just don't think women can be nasty and
No,
despicable.
women are sneakier at that shit. See, men, we ain't thinking about, like, we hide stuff, but we're too simplistic for trying to come up with some extravagant shit to hide some stuff. We don't have it in us. It's not in our nature. Women, they're more complex minded than us. They will go through the proper channels and hide that shit and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, which it's an unfortunate thing, but it happens. You know, that's the gist. It happens.
I mean, men are also simpler, regardless of what women want to say. I mean,
Correct.
if not saying women don't listen, but if they paid attention, and when men, we say what we want, a lot of the damn times.
Pretty much.
Yo, what up? You back again?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm back like I never left.
All right.
I said men are simple enough that we say what we want. It's just females don't want to listen. Hey, what you trying to do? Oh, I'm just trying to come over and bang it out. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you're such a bad boy. I can change you. I can make you into a good man. No.
The topic is women who don't listen to men, and we tell them from the beginning what we're trying to do, and they don't listen because, you know, we're projects and they can change us.
Tantalizing treasure perks of the job.
Oh, we were just talking about some stuff when you had left off or whatever, and we ended up basically migrating to that essentially.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what it breaks down to. I mean, at the end of the day, nobody changes unless they want to.
Pretty much. You can incite, you know, inspiration in someone to do it, but ultimately they still have to make the decision.
I say, yeah. I mean, I try to make changes for the better all the time. I mean, it's a lot of fucking work to change habits and bad habits. It's not easy.
Yeah, they say statistically to create a new habit, you have to do something consistently for, I think it's like 21 days straight.
28.
Oh, it's 28.
Basically a month.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. So essentially a month.
Yeah, pretty much a month. Yeah.
Right. So essentially a month to create a new habit or break a bad habit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got to put in that work.
Some of these some of these mofos can't even do things for a week, much less a freaking month.
Look. Let alone 24 hours.
I'm about to say, I've met some girls that had sex so often. The only time they didn't have sex is when they was on their period. And then some of them still did that.
Yeah. I won't go no deep sea diving.
Yeah, but I ain't about my red wings, so.
I won't do it yet.
It is, like I said, it is what it is. I mean, if that's what you into, that's what you into. But I'm just saying, it's a little disturbing. I mean, dudes don't care. A lot of dudes don't care. It's the reason why I have some of my rules. Like I don't mess with well, if I was single, I wouldn't mess with any of my friends' current exes or none of that stuff. Cause I don't want to mess with. I know some of my friends. I would never mess with some of the girls. Mess with some of the girls that they mess with.
Right. So no polywagging behind the Geodude, huh?
Wait a minute.
And I'm just like,
No, Trey. No. We are going to address that bullshit right now. But I'm not even going to move my character until I say this sentence. No, you did not use Pokemon characters as a reference to the example Trey was talking about.
you know, he did.
Yes, I very much did.
Everyone in this chat is now dumber for listening to what you just said. At no part in your incoherent rambling did you even come remotely close to anything that could be considered an answer.
So
Mm.
what
I
trying to
award
tell
you.
me-
I award you no points. And may God have mercy on you.
So what you telling me is you ain't launching that oolong into no chi-chis, huh?
Get out.
No oolongs. No cheat.
Get out.
Oh god! Like, how do you?
I am slapping you through the chat. Get out.
If it won't you, I would ask, how the hell did you come up with that shit?
Another sensational
Well, because I know it's you.
strange brigade.
Yeah, there's no telling how I come up with stuff. I really just say the first thing that comes to my mind. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, it's not about what you say. It's saying it with confidence.
You got to commit to it, whether it's good or bad.
I'll tell you, like, no matter if I'm right or wrong, I say it with confidence.
Mm. I got to give you credit for that. You do.
Because if you're wrong and you say it with confidence, well, you're still wrong. But at least you're confident. in
But
your
you have confidence when you're wrong. That's the message,
You have
people.
confidence
That's
when
the
you're wrong.
message.
And honestly, you know what? If you're wrong, but you say it with confidence, guess what? People will believe you more than someone who says something right but doesn't have confidence when they say it.
Oh, he's not lying. I've seen so many examples of him do that. And I look at them and say, wow, you're really that dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You were 100% absolutely right, but different what? I was confident in what I said. You weren't, so that's why people believe me.
Yeah. Like I've
Oh,
seen,
what the?
I've seen him firsthand do it, and I'm like, you really believe that shit? Wow.
Okay, that wasn't yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Didn't know there was a trap there.
Did y'all get trapped by the
That'll
stranger?
put the spring back in your
what
step.
Well, not necessarily.
I saw it happening too. As it was
Ride
happening.
to your candy land?
Q, you're no longer talking to me. You I don't know what you're saying, but you're no longer talking to me.
Damn it! Couldn't roll the second
Put
time.
a little oogie boogie in your ratatouille.
What'd you say?
I said they put a little oogie boogie in your ratatouille.
Hey, Trey, how do I mute him? How do I mute him exactly?
Go into the.
Is it in the settings thing? Let me check this. I'm not dealing with this tonight. It's only a Tuesday.
So that means you already know the rest of the week it only gets worse.
Yeah, I know. I'm not looking forward to it.
I mean, in fairness though, I usually only hop in the chat once a week, so you know, you should get this on the Tuesday.
Why do you always make the one time just bad? You make up for all the other days you're not there? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Well, at least you're honest. Again, if you're nothing else, you're consistent.
Arvin's notes refer to alchemists and explosive
And honest
results.
to a fault.
It could be that a highly dangerous ambush lies ahead.
Yeah, if you're nothing
Best
else,
keep
you
an
are
eye out
consistent.
then.
Consistency is key, man.
Yep.
So, ooh, man.
But back to what I think when we originally started. I mean, men are simple creatures. It's just people like to read more into things that are said than what needs to be read into. You need the health thing.
Yeah.
Just read more.
Baby girl up, Q?
She's sleeping on my chest right now.
Oh, okay.
Fun times. I remember when my son was small enough to do that. Not no goddamn more.
Yeah, probably not supposed to be sleeping on my chest because they always recommend that babies, as small as she is, sleep on their backs. But fuck it. I'm right here, so she ain't gonna die or nothing.
I mean, I think they it's more so a thing of when they're unattended or not, or as unattended as babies are.
Yeah, well, I know what you're saying. You're talking about like you put them in the crib, like
Mm-hmm.
you're not like right there beside them, like laying in the same bed with them.
I mean, actually, them probably sleeping on their chest is probably better because it's probably more closer to simulating being in the womb. Well, not in the womb, but just the act of being able to hear the heartbeat and all that stuff like that.
Yeah. Which that's a good point. She always sleeps a lot calmer when she sleeps on my chest versus like when we put her in the bed or in the donut or in like a little rocking swing thing. No, except for the rocking swing, she pretty much passes out in the rocking.
Well, too bad things. Well, it wouldn't matter. You're in a whole nother state.
No, what happened?
No, I was like, could have had a playmate, but nah, you're in a whole nother state.
Yeah, playmate with who?
Don't worry about it.
Somebody else got a baby I don't know about?
No, no babies. I was just gonna say if things had worked out that way.
I'm so severely lost here.
You're reading too much into it.
Probably. That's why I'm just so severely low. You like if things had worked out another way. I'm like, I was like trying to think of like who you're not talking about Carousel, right?
Huh?
You're not talking about Carousel, right?
No. What? Why would I talk about that chick?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's why I asked. I mean, I need a clarification.
No, I was just saying if somebody had gotten pregnant, then that could have been a thing.
Explosives does this bounder have on hand?
Gotcha. Now I get it.
That just never didn't work out,
Probably for the best.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Hold on, what are y'all talking about now?
Alright, bro. See, niggas can't be talking in code and then don't nobody know the code. Like,
No, do like Kevin Hart, invent the code and then forget it.
right? Like, we invented a whole ass code, and then when we start talking to everybody, forgot what the code means. I thought you were talking about the other person from the other person who we worked with for a long time that the relationship just never materialized.
Oh no. I was actually talking about me and the wifey.
Essentially, the two of y'all having another one, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like I said, I always wanted a boy and a girl. Well, actually, technically, I wanted two boys and a girl, but hey,
Hey, man, I draw a line there too. I really only wanted one, and then I got one, and I'm like, you know what? I can do a second one, but I just realized after the second one, I couldn't go through this again.
Well, I would look at it like this. I would have, if it was up to me, I wouldn't be limited by money. I mean, if I could not be limited by money, it would just, I don't know many, but I know damn sure she don't want that many.
I'm about to say, nigga, you love kids, bro. Even if I want limited by money, two's still my limit. Maybe I consider a third, but
You forget that I grew up in a family with, my grandfather had like 10 kids.
oh, don't get me wrong. My mom's a child of 16.
Oh, did I swoop that from you?
Oh yeah, no, you good.
My mom told me she was 1 of 16. I'm like, I was like, past 9, y'all probably was just walking out, huh?
I mean, but like I said, but
Past 9, my nigga passed. I mean, my guy passed 5.
Bro, y'all was just hitting that revolving door, huh?
I mean, but like I said, for me, it was I grew up in a big family. When we was in New York, it was everybody,
Right. Which is same to me. Granted, not 16 wives, but on my mom's side it was 9 of them. So I mean, it's still a hefty number.
Yeah.
Which I definitely get it because Q knows that's why I'm big on having kids and stuff because my family's big.
Still a way to go, brigade.
Yeah. Which is so crazy when you think about it. Like that shit don't exist no more. Like people
No,
out
it
here
doesn't.
having like 9, 10, 12 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
our
it's
parents are not our parents, but the generation before our parents was the last time that you would see
Well, it's not.
Baby boom.
women.
It's not. It's not economical no more.
Mhm.
I mean, just
Was that
thinking
economical
like.
back then?
I mean, back then it was. It was probably. It was a little bit of necessity mixed in with. I mean, it was still doable. Like, think about it now. I mean, how much does it cost to have a baby in the hospital now? The god daggone.
I don't know. I know how much it costs after insurance.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually. I mean, if you really look at like all those bills for it,
14 G's?
oh no, it's way more than that. It is way more than that. When you take into account all the doctor visits, all the all the tests.
Just talking about just specifically delivery. That's what I was.
I mean, well, it also depends on what kind of delivery you get too. But I mean, when you take into account all of those different things into it, oh, it's like $20,000-$30,000 a kid, which is why I'm always sitting there looking like, how the fuck do these people in the projects be having all these goddamn kids? But I know it's because,
Medicaid pays that shit.
yeah, I know.
Always
They
be
fund the
more of a
program
dog
and pretty
man
much pay
myself.
you like you pretty much it's pretty much free for you to have a kid, and then it's free for you and your kid to have health insurance. Granted, some shitty programs, but
There's
still
few
free.
problems that can't be solved by a well-aimed.
Yeah,
gun
and it's freaking hilarious because if you're one of those people who aren't on that shit and you try to go have kids, it costs you money. I remember when we had Kai, like they sent us it was like a $200 or $300 bill or something afterwards,
Yeah.
and then we saw the rest of the money that it cost. It was like some shit. I was like, dude, this is a car right here. You cost a car to come out of that hole right there, boy. A car. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang. But I mean, it is what it's. That's not necessarily his fault. That's our healthcare system fault.
Heroes trapped forever.
But I mean, it's just funny. It's just like I think now it's not economical to do it.
Well,
One.
don't know. I'd still argue. I'd argue that back in the day it wasn't economical to do it because I feel like first of all back in the day I think the reason why people were able to have so many kids is because a lot of families had midwives, so it didn't necessarily require them to go to the hospital because you had someone
Excuse
with birthing knowledge that could essentially deliver your child in your own house. So say for maybe 1 or 2 visits. To the hospital, you primarily, did everything at home. But I would say too, I don't know, economically, because it seemed like a lot of fathers were not in the house because they had to work so much because they had so many kids.
That, and I was gonna say too, adding to that in itself, and because of like the war, it was baby booming era.
Yeah.
So it was like you didn't know if you was gonna come home to your wife or not. So what do you do to make up for it? You have a whole bunch of kids.
Right, and then your wife ain't know if you was coming home, so what you want to do? Fuck the neighbor next door.
See,
Only you
I
can prevent forest fires.
I had a vision,
So they wanted
and
to
that
back them off.
and that vision, you know what? And comment of the night goes to you. There's nothing that I can say. There's nothing. You win. You win.
I was gonna say, so they wanted to back them off before Thanos. She had a vision. So how well that ended.
Well, apparently it went very well. She got her own show with him.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah. If we keep going past Infinity War, however, if we stop at Infinity War, she had a vision.
Yeah. Comment of the night goes to you.
But anyway, continue on with these things. You had a vision.
Oh no, I'm done. There's nothing else for me to say.
Mm-mm.
Yep. There's nothing else. Look, I added my point to add to you, and you turned around and still flipped it. Nope, I'm good. You won that, little brother. You have taken the cake, the proverbial cake.
I mean, but like I said that, and I think it was a little bit more too. Is people didn't, kids didn't survive, or there was still the thing of kids still dying, and I know. I mean, especially when you go back a look to the first like World War, it was about the more kids you have, the higher chances you had a kid making it to adulthood.
Right.
I mean, but like I said, nowadays it's just not a big thing. I mean, shit. Let's even talk about the fact that motherfuckers don't even have typical families anymore. It's usually mom taking care of the kids or something, or in rarer cases, dad taking care of the kids.
Yeah, it's a difference in family paradigm.
Trust me, if we had a lot more families sticking together and stuff, I'm sure we would probably have way higher numbers of people. We'd have way higher family numbers.
Yeah, but I don't know. Generally speaking, and maybe this is much more of an economical view of it, probably better if happens this way.
Mm-hmm.
Because there does become a point of overpopulation,
Well worth all the hardship you get.
and there are a finite amount of resources. So to trend the way that we're going is probably better, because think about it, if our parents' parents were a generation of 10 plus kids, then our parents were a generation of 10 plus kids, and then we were a generation of 10 plus kids. Like per family, you know what I'm saying, kind of per household.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bro, we probably be in the goddamn Book of Eli right about now.
We be where?
I said Book of Eli.
I had a
Oh.
Scavengers.
once.
Yeah, well, I think that's more so what they want us to believe, as far as for like resources not being as abundant as they appear to be, or as they advertise.
I think it's more resources being hoarded by certain people more than anything else.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, you do look at the top 1% of the world could feed the rest of the 99% of the world just off the money that they have accumulated. I mean, that top 1% could literally end world hunger if they ever felt the need to. But ending world hunger is not a good business agenda for them. It does not make them any money or provide them anything in return. Except for being a good human. But who needs a good soul to go to heaven nowadays when you can just pay your way through?
If it worked that way, I mean,
it's past your bedtime, sir. It's past your bedtime.
I gotta get on here and act a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'm up until 1 a.m. so I got time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. But
Ooh,
yeah, it's just,
what is this one?
you just gotta look at factors that are associated with that, because it's like it's such a big outlier and so many variables that essentially are unknown to us. It's kind of hard to say as far as for what will be considered as far as for like overpopulated and stuff.
Oh shit! I was supposed to memorize those. Fuck.
Oh shit! Well, won't be doing this one.
I think we were
I didn't
supposed.
even know what the hell was going on. I just stepped on the switch and that was it.
I think we were supposed to memorize it before we shot it. You get 3 chances.
Oh, we got to use up one of them things right now.
Right. I also will say that I think a lot of it has to do with generation over generation. So you look at, again, I think it's easier to look at, like, okay, when you think of our parents' generation into our generation.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Like, for me, growing up, like, the message wasn't start a family. The message was be successful.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Be successful, go to college.
Which was the same message I received. Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was start a family, cool, like, but, like my mom, she,
I think we just fell that one.
From the time I was like 5 or 6, my mom taught me, she taught me how to cook, she taught me how to clean, wash dishes, iron clothes. She was like, I'm gonna teach you this because you're not guaranteed to ever, have a woman in your life to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was bare from an early age that, you know what I'm saying, like, and it happens, of course, how, males and females both bred. I feel like nowadays we're taught to be so much more, we were raised to be so much more independent.
Right.
Independent of, a matriarchal society, you know what I'm saying, like marriage and, not saying relationship stuff, but pretty much like kind of marriage and family and stuff like that. Like we had so many that like we grew up, either a part of our cousins or away from our cousins. But our generation, I felt like, was more distant from our family than previous generations before, and some of that's due to social media, what I'm saying, the success factor and college
Women,
factor and like
not
you
that
said,
it's.
and
I'm saying it's a negative thing, but women want to be more independent and stuff like that, not being stuck in the household.
yeah, but I mean, also too, I mean, I can attest to the fact that growing up around a lot of males, y'all niggas was not raised to be a provider.
Do we not do it?
We could say as much as a woman
Oh,
was not raised to, be a wife or a housewife. Men, a lot of these men were not taught how to be a provider for a family.
Right. Or know how to pretty much do anything
Yeah.
as far as for being self-sustained or
Listen, man,
self-sustainment.
I had a cousin who was 30 years old and still couldn't boil an egg.
Okay. Now you get the hell out of here with that blasphemy.
No, I'm saying I had a cousin who was 30 years old and couldn't boil an egg.
Splendid work.
His mom never taught him how to cook, and he never took an interest in learning himself.
Let me.
It's one thing. It's one thing to not know how to cook. Okay, fine, sure, I get it. Not everybody's into cooking. But boil an egg though?
Bro,
That hurts. That hurts my soul.
Bro, let me tell you something. You could ask this man to boil water, and I bet you he'd burn it.
Damn. Have I met this cousin before?
Yes, you have. You know him pretty well.
Don't you tell me.
Yep.
Don't know,
We're gonna
Q.
keep moving on. He's a lot better now. He's a lot better.
Does it begin with a D?
I'm at liberty to discuss family matters.
Oh my. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's yeah.
I mean, shoot, that's
But
like
yeah, but yeah, Q, you're absolutely right as far as for the dynamic of what kids are being taught today, the traditional values that were instilled in us in the generation before us, it's not what's being taught today.
Right. Now, I do want to put a caveat in here. In the generation of women that are being raised now, what has more so taken over society that was different with before was women back in the day were willing to put up with much more shit or much more non-emotional responses from their men than women are today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, your husband just had to be a provider. I don't know this to be true. My aunt's sitting here, she can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like you married more so for financial stability than you did love, and I really still feel that today more so than ever. I think people marry. First of all, people just get married for dumb reasons now.
I think people for today, people get married just for the sake of saying, "Oh, I'm married."
Hey, like I said, nowadays people get married because that shit looks good when you post it on social media.
Exactly. Oh, I'm married, y'all, and then you're divorced 2 months later. So
right,
yeah.
That's why most couples don't even make it a year. 50% of all couples or marriages end within the first year. 70, I think, 70-some% end within the first 5, first 3, 4, 5, something like that. But like I said, because of that independence that they were taught now, you know what I'm saying, it's not like, okay, back in the day, it's like husband leave in the morning, he comes, he's gone all day, work or whatever, he comes home and he eats a hot meal and then he just goes to sleep because he's got to go back to work the next day, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, sometimes there was interactions with the kids and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's like, all right, he's a man, he's working. You don't ask him to do anything else. It's just like, that's just what he does. He'll take care of all the extra work around the yard or all the, stuff that a man, man's supposed to do around the house, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like now, first of all, most guys don't even know how to do that, even any of that basic stuff. But beyond that, you know what I'm saying? It's a higher level of requirement that women now have for their men, just outside of just someone who makes a lot of money, and a lot of guys cannot live up to that factor because most of them can't even reach that first stage of just, you know what I'm saying, being able to be provide, because half of them are fine, you know what I'm saying, sitting on someone's couch playing 2K all day, letting their woman go to work while they don't do absolutely nothing, which I never understood that mindset a day in my life. But
Right. That and I think too, a lot of guys today, you know, I hate to say it, but you know, call it is what it is. A lot of them have feminine energy like a woman.
oh yeah,
You know,
dudes,
so it's like
dudes got
instead of
more than women these days.
you right, so it's like instead of having, you know, a man and a woman in the household, it's you know, it's a woman and then it's a dude with feminine energy. It might as well just be two women in the house.
Yeah,
You know, and that paradigm shift right there, or whatever, it creates its own form of horrible instability. You know, let the man be the man and let the woman be the woman. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
now I will say that there's a lot I put blame on in the previous generation with a lot of fathers not being there,
Uh, right,
which
right.
led a lot of, you know, which led a lot of us to be raised by our mothers without an actual leading man and without actually having like a fatherly figure
Father
or, you
figure
know,
or that
male
type of
role
energy.
model,
Hmm.
role model in our lives. And
Right.
no
Yep.
matter what, you know, no matter what any woman in this world tries to believe, a woman cannot raise a man to like know everything a man's supposed to do.
Correct. And
Has to
just
have a
like
male role model.
And
correct,
just
and
like
it's the
a
same.
man
It's
can't
the
raise a
same
woman,
thing. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it.
it is what
I
it's.
told. Oh, go ahead.
No, I say it's exactly what it is. I mean, no matter how you want to look at it, men can only teach men things, and women can only teach women things. I look. Let me tell you something. All right, this is gonna sound crazy, but that episode of fucking of uh Big Mouth, where the dude put the where she put the tampon in, dude, I did not know that's how tampons work. If I had a daughter, how the hell would I explain that to her?
Oh, I mean, I knew that's how they work, but I also had two little sisters in high school, so
Nah, never had to
Right.
deal nothing with that
much,
shit.
I knew much more than I wanted to ever know about
Right. Let's see. For
feminine
me,
hygiene.
because I have three older sisters, I didn't have really much of a choice but to know. So again, it's different paradigms for different people based off of what you have in your family or what you're exposed to.
Right, and I'm just saying that to me was a complete shock. I was just like, I've seen them. I assumed how they worked. I didn't know that that's how that shit exactly worked.
Hmm.
I mean, not that it should matter, but it's just like, dude, like that one threw me off when I saw that episode. And I was like, as a man, if I had a daughter, hey, I could teach her how to look out for dudes. I could teach her how to what dudes to avoid, but teaching her how to do that, complete loss. Any of that other stuff, complete loss. Because I never had to do it.
And there's some things you, and there's some, to me, that's a situation. That's not some, unless you're just in a situation where the mother's just not around whatsoever or anything like that. It's not something you should have to teach your daughter. Just not your job.
Right,
Not your
but that just goes towards my point where, like I said, that's something that a woman should teach. A woman has to teach their daughter. It's not something that,
right.
as a man, I would have to know. I mean, I would be able to teach my daughter. She'd be, not to mention, to be blatantly honestly, I wouldn't want to be doing that with my daughter.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, daddy, how do you put this? No. You gonna go in that bathroom and
Babe,
figure that out yourself.
babe, come in here and teach our daughter this right now. This is above me. This is above my pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
This is above my pay grade.
This is where my daddy duties end. They had limitations. I don't know if you read the contract that we signed when this baby was born, but it was in the contract. It was in the fine print.
Right.
And yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the two of you alone, and I'm gonna go watch the game.
Right.
Like I said, it's not that I wouldn't. I mean, just that's not something I would mentally be prepared to be doing with my daughter.
Okay,
No
Trey.
man
When we
alive that should be mentally prepared to have that conversation.
agreed. Trey, when we knock him over like that, we gotta hold the amulet to him. We gotta hold
Oh,
on to
okay.
him.
I was curious about what was going on. How was you knocking him over? Oh,
Hit that amulet in the middle of his chest.
I hit it a few times and he blinked red or
You
something.
know, if you hit him enough times, he'll stumble over. But yeah, Q agreed. No man should have to do that.
No, they shouldn't. But I mean, I know that there are situations where
All right, here we go.
there's situations where that kind of stuff works out that way in a way.
Right. You know.
Not all moms are good moms.
Right.
Oh no, not at all. And not all moms are good moms, and good fathers are few and far in between.
Right.
Hell, good male role models in general are few and far in between.
Right.
Good black male role models.
I was gonna say, you know what? If you want to keep on simplifying it, be my guest, because you hitting the nail on the head as far as I'm concerned.
I love how he switched it to his back.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be sneaky.
Like that is one of the rarest things you will find.
Right.
Like I said, I try to, I try to teach my son things and be a good role model. But shit, a lot of this father stuff is new to me. Even after 7 years or 7 years, some of the shit's still just new because it's just I didn't have nobody to teach me that shit. Shoot, I had the conversation with my mom the other day that, you know, my brother was forced into a situation he should have never been in. And she was looking at me like, what you mean? I was like, he was forced into the situation of technically being a partial dad at the age of like 14, 15.
All right. So before you continue on, we gotta clarify this partial dad. Like,
Meaning is in he is the one that takes
Cute. No. Q, kind of like how I was with you, like kind of like an older brother.
Oh yeah. Okay.
he became
in
our
some instances,
our
father figure
caretaker
at the same time.
our caretaker. Whenever stuff that required technically the dad to come along, he was responsible for doing those kind of things.
So he grew up before he had to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. When you say partial dad, my thing is I'm thinking like, all right, so he fucked this shit, that probably got fucked by 3 other dudes. All their sperm like mixed together into like this super sperm, then impregnated this girl, and now
Only you can prevent forest fires.
No. See, you said it to the wrong person. Only he can start forest fires.
Yo, something like the way your brain works sometimes.
I mean, we're talking about forest fires. Clearly, can we talk about this girl with the burning bush? Because clearly she up here, you know, letting all these women impregnate her. I think
Woo, my God.
Their way to the top.
But I'm just saying, in terms of he had to grow, like I said, he had to grow up and become an adult far sooner than he should have. I mean, when I got to his age, I didn't have to do half of the stuff that he did because my sister was only a few years younger than me.
Yeah.
That's Lauren, right?
Oh no, not Lauren. Kristen.
Kristen. That's
Ooh,
Kristen.
I should be saying names, dropping names.
Yeah, about to say, bro. We on the live public chat.
Oh man, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. They get their ass hurt if they try.
Yeah. After I watch her bang a dude's head into a brick wall, yeah, go ahead and try her if you want to.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Enter at your own discretion.
Huh?
She did what?
She whooped some dude's ass. I'm not gonna say no names, and she was banging his head into a brick wall while she was doing it.
Awesome.
Was light skin or dark skin?
Who, the dude?
Yeah.
I think dark skin.
Damn. He's a disappointment to us all.
I was gonna say please. It's funny because I knew where Q was going. I was like, and I hope that he's dark skinned just for this example.
Well, the person had it coming. They were picking with her, and
Oh, most dark skinned dudes do. They just don't get their ass whooped. I'm not saying they don't.
Okay, that did. Ooh, I was. That's why.
That got me. That's okay. That's okay.
That's why I try to roll quick. I was trying to see if that shit. Oh, look, you. How much health do you have?
Oh well, it's regenerating. I got that little red part left, but that is such bull. This shit clipped me in my pinky toe.
I heard them. I
Yeah,
heard
like
them.
so we were like running through some like ground traps where like if you run over certain areas, spikes come out the ground. Trey made it through, and I didn't know what was going on, but my health got taken down. Literally, one like hit me in my baby toe.
Not the baby toe.
Yeah, the baby toe.
But I mean, like I said, it just kind of sucks that like, and she just kind of looked at me like I was crazy when I said that to her, and I was like, I guess she kind of for a second she kind of thought about it, and then she was like, I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. I mean, if you really want to think about it. But it's not his fault that he had to step into that role. It's I can't call him what do they call him? A sperm donor. Yeah, I can't call him a sperm donor. He was on and off dad. Is that a better way?
So he was the on and off sperm donor. Gotcha.
And the award for foolishness goes to you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that was the one we were supposed to go to then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just roll across the corner. All right.
Right?
That one maybe? Is that hitting something good? It needs to hit? Can you walk through this? No, you cannot.
Yeah, you will get hurt.
I was like, oh, okay. I almost got hit by something else.
You, like myself, had to find out the hard way.
No, that's not the right one. Try this one.
Alright, hold on, give me a minute.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I know that that's whatever, and like I said, I would never want my son or my kids to ever be in that kind of a position where.
Which one, Trey?
This one. Can you get to that? Where they feel like, huh? No, not that one. This one. You can't get that one.
Which one?
The one on this wall right here.
I'm hitting. I just hit this one right here.
Oh no, okay, it's blocking it. Okay.
You still have to go in. It should be good.
But
Like a little lightning bolt on top. Yeah, yours is.
Oh, that might be it. Hold on. Is there a way to adjust this one?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's like I said, that's just me. Is that hitting where we need to hit? Is that hitting one of them? Or do we need to hit? Oh! I was not paying attention. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. Can I hit that one? What is that hitting?
No, that's just center.
Pay attention and not run through the beam again. There's nothing there. Oh, nothing there. I can't get that one. It must be this, I guess, if that's the right one to hit.
Yeah, looks like it.
Actually, I think we got to hit this.
Yeah.
You was really happy about that knife, huh?
But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's I mean, and I'm sure he's not mad about it or anything. But like I said, that's part of the thing where I always try to say, like, I try to explain my whole family dynamic is kind of messed up because people have to step into roles that they shouldn't have been into. So, my son busses at me for trying to pick on him and stuff and like that. Well, I'm not really picking on you. I'm just doing That's what was done to me when I was your age, and you know, is what it is. But I mean, you know, to him, it's being picked on. I'm like, I'm not picking on you. I would never pick on you. I don't want you to be unstable or nothing like that.
God forbid one of these little sensitive bitches that walk around thinking that the world owes them something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something
I figured I had to go to that one.
best stand on it.
What's this? Give us. Hold on. Should we step
Alt
on that?
makes
Hold
it
on.
to continue.
There's a door that opened up over here. Oh. Watch out for the spikes. I completely forgot about it when I ran across.
Speaking of when you're speaking about Kai, I don't know, it like made me think about something. I told this to my girl the other day, and I was like, bro, these new kids are doomed because I don't know, like, these kids are getting the equivalent of no education being at home, and so like when things go back to like some sense of whatever we consider normalcy, like I was like, yo, like people are gonna be in all the wrong grades. Like, I feel like there's gonna have to be an entire overhaul of school systems.
Yeah,
school
the whole school program itself is going to have to be revamped in some form.
Or they're gonna have to spend a lot of time doing catch up with people. I mean, you know what? I can't say nothing about the higher levels, but for at least the level he's in, from like kindergarten, first and second, all that stuff, I think all of those will be fine because they're working. I feel like they're working with the teachers enough that it shouldn't be a problem.
Middle school and high school is fucked.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Middle school and high school is fucked. Period.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, there's gonna be a lot of kids left behind.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like middle school and high school it's gonna be a big ass paradigm shift in as far as for needing to give kids the proper tutelage, if you will.
I think
Yeah.
I think it affects middle school the most. I think a lot of high schools have adopted similar to a college program for like how they're doing their classes, which is fine. It will be not that bad of a transition, once kids go. But I think middle school they're in the most vulnerable period. Like I agree with Vike. The younger kids, you work with your teachers enough, and I mean you're learning, relatively basic things. You know what I'm saying? I think that, I don't think there's a huge difference in second grade curriculum over third grade curriculum, shit like that. So, you don't feel the effects like that. Child, what are you doing? You don't feel the effects like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think high schools are adopting, much closer to a college curriculum. But like middle school, like you're kind of fucked. Like these, these are some of the probably more important years of like learning and stuff like that. And then think about like, and then also too, like, bro, like think about when kids go back. Like, does anybody forget like the physical fitness exam exists?
Yep.
Like, bro,
Yep.
I want to see these kids run a mile.
Like I said, now that it's starting to get back, it's not
PE test. Yeah.
well. Now that it's not being pitch black outside when I get off work, we gonna start trying to get him out there running. I told him, look,
That's good.
either you gonna learn how to ride a bike, you gonna learn how to ride your bike, or you gonna learn how to walk. But you gonna do one or the other. I do not see this the plate for this door.
So I see 4 of the 6. I don't see the other 2.
Where do you see those at?
Right here up on this cliff. Right here. See where I shot at? See right here?
Oh, I see 2.
And then right here.
So the other one's probably in the middle.
I have no idea where they.
So
not down there.
So did they tell you the plan for tomorrow? Did they tell you the plan for tomorrow? for the appointment and everything before the appointment.
Just remember your mic's on.
You said what?
Your mic's on if you want.
No, okay. All right, we'll finish talking. Well, I'll tell you about it later. I don't have a way to mute my mic right now. So I don't have a way to mute my mic from like so people, Jonathan, my boy, and pretty much the whole world can still hear this conversation right now. So we'll finish talking about it later. Yeah.
What up, Auntie?
What up?
What up? Vibe said what up. I said Jonathan and Vibe said what up. She said hey.
I would say you want to wing it, but
Yeah, that'll be. That's a
I did
1 in
not
6
see.
chance of actually getting that right.
Yeah.
Last two.
Hey, I done got through life on worse odds.
Q, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
Hold
It'll
on.
be just
I
that
can see.
I try it and it fail, and I fail horribly. No.
I can see that one from right here. I can see that one from right here. So the other one should be visible.
You would think that, and then yet we still can't see it. So I'm not so sure at this juncture. I'm trying to look on this left side of this cliff here, but it's just the cliff and maybe some deformations in the back, but that's
Actually, that's the middle right there, I think. Chat zoom. I think that might be the middle.
where.
The one on the right.
Where? Down below or up top?
No. The one right here. I think that might be the middle.
With this?
And then this one, that's the left side. So what we're missing,
Okay, so you're saying that these would be the two middle symbols.
like this is the left. This
Mhm.
is, this one's the middle. We're just missing the right ones.
Oh, you mean the last two?
Yeah.
In the sequence of 6. I got you.
But I don't see where they would be because, yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I knew it.
What?
My guts never led me astray. Right
What?
here.
Ah, see?
Yep.
And that's the last two.
Yep.
Ah, I figured I had the pattern right. It just looked like they would fit together. You need me to tell you them?
Yeah.
The one with the wave,
Can our heroes pit their
Alright.
wits against this pernicious
the bowl with the on the table, and then the walking legs with the waves, and it's whatever those other two ones are over there. I didn't see. Which is what the two top ones. Yo, they had that shit spread the fuck out.
I need to look up, getting some more memory for this match.
That'll look splendid on my mantelpiece.
But they said
The USB.
that's part of why, like, I know my sister always says that I acted weird towards her, but my other sister, but it's not because of that. I mean, it's not because I didn't like her or something. It's just, you know, I have a weird family dynamic. Me and my sister essentially really hated each other for a long time. And part of that was because we got each other in trouble all the time. And half of the time, I feel like her side was always taking over mine. So,
Bloody job's worth.
and I'm the middle child on my mom's side. So,
Yeah.
Oh, middle child. I said poor
Motherfucker-
middle child.
motherfucker shooting lasers at us.
Yep.
I mean, but that, like I said, it's never be that I hate anybody. I value all of my half sisters and half brothers and step brothers and well, I don't have any step sisters. Which, if that tells you anything about the dynamic of my damn family, I just pretty much named every kind of brother and sister you can have.
Pretty much.
Well, no, that's not true. There's one type that I will never be a part of in my family. I don't give a fuck. And that's the one that fills two roles, if you know what I mean.
Save this for later.
Yeah. I got you.
Quite the tonic.
Say less.
That man smacked me on the run by. Oh, I never noticed. Did you notice that? This little.
Oh, this butthole hit the trap that I was by with the laser and it killed me.
Did you notice that when they're behind you, you can see their hands on the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just late, I guess.
So it let you know what direction they're coming from. Yikes. Alright, how can we damage this dude?
I see a little glowing thing in his chest.
Yeah, I shot him. I don't know if that will...
All right.
Ah. You have on armor that needs to get shot off. Got it.
Fire. Marksmanship with the flamethrower. I didn't know those two words went together. That is news to me. You know that's really bad is that the flamethrower damages his chest.
Yeah.
Damn. Up here, you got masterpieces going on.
Oh. Oh. I saw that happening too.
The whole bully for you.
Bully for you. Trying to get like a peaceful moment to shoot at him, but the zombies are respawning way too much. Oh, he didn't move? No matter how fast I cut him down, they just... Where'd he go? Oh, he's up on the cliff.
Apple, really?
Oh, did he just cut down all his own peoples?
Yeah, him don't care.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's essentially what he is right now.
Oh, he's on the ropes here. Keep up the pressure. Keep rolling, brigade. What?
Lots. Out of ammo.
mean, he's just melting his own peoples.
So I have a MacBook Pro, and I can't even upgrade the RAM on this. Well, I could if I wanted to, but
But that's nice that you can't get hit while you're refilling.
Yeah.
because Apple decided they soldered the RAM to the board.
Oh yeah, because Apple doesn't want you working on their products.
Wow. That's what I say. I personally could if I want to, just because I know how to solder.
Yeah, I mean, but oh well, you know what? You better be careful too. They do have a software block in there too.
You want to block any aftermarket parts?
No, like I know they did it in the iPhones where if you put in a screen that's not an official like Apple screen, it will disable your touch screen. In which case, at this point, a touch screen is the iPhone.
Pretty much.
You have to have an official iPhone screen put in by Apple, and then on top of that, they have to. I'm assuming there's some kind of key or something they have to put into it that that permanently unlocks it so that it doesn't lock the phone back. It's part of why there's that whole big fight going on for right to repair and all that stuff. And Apple's like the leading company saying, no, you can't. You don't have the right to repair our products. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there it is. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day there because I got work in the morning. But go follow, check me out, all that good stuff. Later. I'm Ghost.